Polyamory. I was called a unicorn in a previous video that I made, and I wanted to kind of clear things up because a lot of people don't understand me. They don't try. And for those of you who are willing to try to understand me, I mean, that's great because you'll be the most informed out of everyone, i.e. the only person who knows what they're talking about when they talk about me. Unicorn polyamory. I'm on a website called unicornsrule.com. And polyamory, which is defined as a state or practice of maintaining multiple romantic relationships simultaneously with full knowledge and consent of all people involved. The term unicorn is used to describe a bi person, usually thought not always female, who is willing to join an existing couple, often with the presumption that this person will date and become involved with both members of that couple. So far we have a relatively reasonable definition, which could fit me until you keep reading. The unicorn will be the girlfriend to the couple. The couple is usually considered a primary relationship. Right? No. So when I got into polyamory, the ultimate goal was to have everyone be balanced. Everyone have the same level of connection with the other person. Literally like monogamy with an extra person. Everybody's on the same page. She isn't allowed to do anything with one member of the triad, always both. Again, no. Right up towards the end of the only real, extensive polyamorous relationship, that was actually like official and everything, I actually established that everyone could do most anything they want with each other and no restrictions or whatever. But little did I know, my partner told the other person that that wasn't the case, but they told me that that was the case, so it got real confusing. Point is ultimately that should be the goal, where everyone's comfortable, nobody's jealous, and of course nobody's lifted up or below the other person. Everybody should be balanced and healthy. If the U-triad doesn't work, then the dyad will stay together and the girlfriend will leave. Again, not necessarily. For instance, if I broke up with my spouse, I would expect my spouse to go on dating the person that they were with when we were a triad. I would actually be very happy if my spouse and the person that we both mutually agreed on being together would actually be together without me and with me at the same time. Like whenever they wanted, they could do whatever they want, like a real relationship. You see, when I see like my spouse with somebody that I love, like I love both of them, I feel nothing but really, really good feelings. I don't feel jealous. I don't feel anything whatsoever as far as negative emotions go. It's all like really encouraging, really awesome feelings. And this is a convenience for me because of course I'm typically dealing with someone who doesn't have the same parts as me. So I don't feel like that person is going to somehow outdo me or anything because we're not even operating in the same realm. We're on the same level, we're just different types. In polyamory, unicorn is a synonym of hot bi babe or HBB and is often considered derogatory, condescending, or ironic. Again, I'm not looking for a hot bi babe. In fact, I don't think I'm looking for anybody because it's such a mess with trying to get people to get along. That's what's amazing. It's like, and I don't want to sound terrible or anything like that, but a lot of times I felt like a person who was trying to get everybody to be nice to each other and they were just kind of bratty. Yeah. I felt like I was dealing with bratty people. Like seriously, like I'm talking like crossing their arms, pouting. And we're talking about adults here, like actual adults who cannot control their tempers and just lash out at each other. And it's like, you guys are supposed to be like in love with each other, but this isn't how people who are in love act. It just seemed like, I was being fought over and I didn't like that. A unicorn triad is considered unequal and unfair to the girlfriend in a poly community. Yeah, that's not offensive to me because that's not what I've ever had. Or wanted. It's supposed to be fair, and it's not supposed to be like, oh, you are subhuman and we're like the legit people. I don't know why you'd want to get in a relationship like that. And here's like the crazy dysfunctional stuff. Because of the demands that this type of couple places on a woman, that she be single and not take on any additional partners and become involved with both members of the couple equally and often complete their family as a surrogate mother and a housekeeper or breadwinner and not do anything that may threaten or disrupt the existing couple. Okay, so what's wrong with this is, first of all, you're not single, okay? They say that she be single, you would be with the two people, even in a unicorn situation. But in like a perfect triad, you wouldn't need outside partners because you have two people who equally love you, who you equally love, and like literally it's just like monogamy, only with three people somehow figuring out how to work together and make everything awesome. Anyway, I saw in the comments of a recent video someone say they actually do have a successful triad, and they said that their main complaint was that they don't have a king-size mattress, which is a huge deal. If you have a queen-size mattress, it is a total pain to make things like work. And one personal complaint that I have is that when I was laying in bed, this would happen repeatedly, and I had one person on each side of me. It's like an oven, you guys. You bake alive with 98.6 degrees on both sides of you. You would want to live in the North Pole with that kind of relationship configuration. So it's kind of like the biggest complaint that I have, other than, you know, people getting jealous. So anyway, I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I've made a lot of mistakes. But I will say that the idea of a perfect triad, not the unicorn thing, but a perfect triad where everyone's equal, everyone's like not being used for their bodies or anything, but actually used for who they are. I said that wrong, but we're all kind of getting used in a way. We all offer each other things. But being loved and adored and appreciated for who we are as people on the inside, not just for our bodies or anything, because that's crazy. Like, I have repeatedly communicated in the past that if a relationship only offers the physical, I want nothing to do with it. Physical stuff, I can type in a website, adult videos or whatever. That's all the physical satisfaction I need. I would actually like rather not make love to the two people and just be in a loving relationship than make love to them but not be in a loving relationship. You guys know what I mean? Like, love is so important to me, and you got to have that connection with people. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about this real quick because a lot of people describe my relationship as a unicorn relationship, and that's like literally not it. And I feel bad for anybody who gets stuck in a unicorn relationship, because you are just being used in that situation and you are seen as like subhuman, which is just sad and tragic. But yeah, that's it. Anyway, as of now, I am in a monogamous relationship. Our marriage has been through enormous tasking events, and it has come out again and again and again on top. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for like supporting my content and so forth. Thank you to my patrons, who are awesome people, and I don't understand why they think I'm of any value. Oh, this is gonna get sad. Okay, so yeah, boom squeeze.